fantasy and adventure. Today we're going to draw using the special art word silhouette. Now first we'll draw some people singing, illustrating the light and dark and how it helps make your drawings look more three-dimensional. And later on, when you work on the Secret City mural, I'll add some silhouette unibears to the planet. Metaman's going to show us how to create a mask and make it into a changeable face. He also has some very special masks made by other people for us to see. Now I know you want to become a member of the Secret City Club, and so Metaman will tell you how easy it is to join. Now here's what you need to follow along. You ready? You need your drawing pad, your drawing pencil, and your activity notebook so you can make notes on how to create a changeable face mask. Now, you gather those materials together, and I'll be right back. So you ready to draw today? Get all loosened up, get all those kinks out of your hands, get yourself in a super positive attitude, and let's conquer this flat piece of paper and draw three-dimensional drawings. Now, you have your blank piece of paper and you have your pencil sharp. Let's conquer this piece of paper by using all 7 magic words, and then we'll use this special art word, silhouette. Now, silhouette enhances your drawing and makes an object stand further back in the distance like a nice backdrop for your front, more detailed drawings. Let's draw 2 people. We'll draw one person right here with a round circle. Taper the neck down right here. And then draw the nose. Now we're just going to draw a profile of this person, and then we'll color it in nice and dark. And this is what a silhouette is called. When you take your pencil, your crayon, or whatever marker you're using, and you blacken it in, so all you see is the outline and the solid form in front of you, the silhouette of the form. It's kind of fun. It's a nice special effect for your eye to look at. Let me see here. Do you want a hairy creature or a hairy fellow or with a hat? Well, let's put a hat on. Okay. Sketch in the hat. Draw some lines slanting back here. I'll make a real interesting hat. I'll make it bend a little bit like someone sat on it by accident. And then we'll make that silhouette. We'll darken this in. Now, you know you can use silhouette black against white like I'm doing right here, or you can use white against black. You could shade in black around this white object, and that'd be a silhouette too. Shade all the way around here. Even the nose is silhouetted. I'll put some hair coming out from back here. Nice even tone for a silhouette. And there's his shoulder. You want to make his hand coming up in front of him? Well, you can do that just by silhouetting a tapering back of the hand and some fingers. See, there's your silhouette. Now let's put someone else facing him when they'll be talking or singing right here. Draw this round circle. And we'll make this fellow, his nose about right here, and his mouth's closed. He's humming. And then we'll draw just a big mop of hair up here. So you silhouette his whole face, the hair coming off. You silhouette that also, see? You make it all black, all very dark. Nice even tone. And there's your silhouette. And if you want to have these little characters singing or something, put some music notes up here, and those are silhouetted too. Now see, if you were to draw some detailed figures in front here, the figure in front would stand out more because the 2 characters in the back are silhouetted. Now if you look in your Sunday newspaper and your comic strips, you'll find they use silhouettes about every other frame when they do those comics. Nice and silhouette. Now here's a work of a fine artist by name of Martin Lewis, and he called this painting Shadow Dance. So take a look at how he used silhouettes in his painting. use silhouette in this painting. Now, if you use some silhouettes in your secret cities, maybe make it a silhouette flying saucer, or a silhouette of a tree coming from behind a building, or a silhouette of a creature crawling out of a doorway, silhouettes really help your drawings. Now, I think just to make them be singing in harmony, this fellow will be humming also. I'll make the nice silhouette of this guy too here. Nice and dark. Just like that. There you go. Now, see, to make a silhouette effective, it has to be pitch black. So I'm really gritting my teeth and really pushing hard on my pencil to make sure I give it that nice dark effect. Take your pencil and really grit your teeth. Try not to rip your paper, though, and go along here and get it really black. That's the important thing. Really nice and dark. This is kind of hard, isn't it? Because you're not used to drawing so darkly. This will be a really good practice exercise to build your confidence so you can blast across this piece of paper and not hesitate. I keep going through more and more pencils. Now, more here. All the way down. And then his face too. Now, to make a little silhouette of a nose, or the lips, you just put his little bumps right there on the side of his face. And you can make a silhouette of his hat that could just popped off his head because he was singing so loudly. Like a top hat up here. Nice and dark. Maybe some action lines like where it came off and his arms are going up in the sky. Now, for the thumb, same thing. You put a thumb right here and then draw the 3 banana fingers. There's 1 banana finger, there's 2 banana fingers, and there's another banana finger back here. Notice I'm using the side of my pencil to make sure it's nice and dark and nice and silhouetted. Giving a silhouette a landscape back behind them, like they're outside talking. And I'll use my big charcoal for this. Like it's nighttime and there's some trees and grass in the background. And then a little more brim on this hat. I'll even make the hat popping open right here. And so with a little creature crawling out of his hat. So you can have fun with this. Like a little bird is sitting up in his hat right now with his wings. Now let's try a silhouette of someone looking up into the sky. Take your pencil, draw a round circle, draw the nose looking up into the sky, draw an ear here, draw some loose hair, and then draw the shoulders. And you can even sketch in the arms, a tapered arm. Take your pencil, or I'll use my big black chalk here, and color it all in nice and dark. Boy, my arm's going to get tired after this because I'm really having a workout here, pushing on my pencil. Whew. Now, if you use this idea, this silhouette idea in your drawings, it'll make your drawing a little more interesting to your eye. I'll let you draw the hands, I'll let you draw some hair, and maybe put a top hat falling off or a witch's hat. Draw, 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 practice your drawing every day about 20 or 30 minutes, and try some silhouettes in your secret city.
You know, I've been looking at myself in a mirror an awful lot lately. Now, you must think I'm conceited. No, not really. What I've been doing is I've been studying my face because I have been drawing a self-portrait. Yes, a picture of my own face. I find my face very interesting. How's your face? This week's club activity is to draw a self-portrait of yourself. Yes, send it in to the commander and you automatically become a member of the Secret City Club. Here's an example of one club member's self-portrait. Very nice. Very interesting face. Send your self-portrait to Secret City Club, Post Office Box 444, Moraga, California, 94556. I like faces. I like faces so much that I like to create them. Here's one idea for creating different kinds of faces. I've taken some styrofoam here, and you can find styrofoam at your hobby shop or at your local flora shop, and I've sprayed it, and then I've also attached a piece of wood to the back by taping it. Then what I've done is I've cut out some other shapes from styrofoam. Now make sure that if you do color your styrofoam, it's the right kind of paint, because certain kinds of paint will make the styrofoam melt. Now I'm going to create a face by using all the different shapes which I've cut out and colored. Let's see, you can have many different kinds of expressions, many different kinds of characters. I've attached my styrofoam to the larger face here by using toothpicks. And now I have a different kind of face. Now, what's fun about this is that I could actually change my face in seconds. I can move this shape over here, like this, and put this down a little bit lower, and I can take these green shapes here and move them here, and then I can take this and move it right here, and take my eyebrows and make that right into my mouth. There. That's a whole different kind of face, isn't it? Now, I have collected many different different kinds of shapes. Some are made out of cloth, some are made out of wood. And I would like to share some of those shapes or those masks that I have collected and show you how those masks make me move.
You're practicing your drawing every day, right? 20 or 30 minutes, your drawings are getting better and better and better, and they'll still get better and better if you keep practicing. Look here in the Secret City Gallery, I have some Cindy the Dragon sketches that our club members did. This first Cindy the Dragon's done by Betsy Jablonski. Look at the nice shading and the contour. Look at that delightful flame with the cloud of smoke coming out of the nose and the eyes. Neat drawing, Betsy. Good job. Let's look at another drawing. Look at this. This is nice and colored in. This is done by Cindy Kahn, our club member. She used yellow and red and blue and white. She has Cindy the Dragon holding a pen and getting ready to do a sketch. Can you see where Cindy the Dragon overlapped leg is? Look at the leg. Can you see where the leg is overlapping over the body? Can you see where she used a surface? Cindy Kahn used surface on this drawing. Can you see size? Can you pick out size? You see on the ribbon on the head? Did you get lots of ideas from Metaman with his faces? Well, you could draw those faces in your secret cities, and you could put little inhabitants or creatures inside of your secret city buildings or in your secret forests. Right now, I'm putting some creatures in my secret forest up here on the planetscape. I'm putting some silhouettes of Unibears up here. I'm drawing in with my pencil the sketch of the Unibear's head, and there's Unibear's horn. Here's his hand waving to everybody. And then I'll take my black pen and show you how distant Unibear will look because I'm using silhouette. Now, it takes a lot of guts to take your pen and to color something in all black after you took the time to draw it in, but sometimes it adds just the right touch to your drawing. Now, by now, since you've been practicing and drawing every day, you've been practicing and drawing every day, right? Well, by now, your skill level is getting really, really good, and so these silhouettes will really enhance your drawing and make these objects look like they're really sitting far back in the distance. I'm going to draw Unibear's ears, and look at he's waving, and his other side of his hand is holding on to the tree over here, so you can see his hands wrapped around the side of the tree. And I think I'll draw another Unibear silhouetted. I use my pencil first, so I make sure I get a perfect proportion. There's his body, and then there's his horn, and he's walking through the forest. There's his arm. I just kind of roughly sketch it in, and then I draw the horn, the nose right here, and then I color it in. I silhouette it. Now, you know, you can do a black silhouette against a light background like the orange background of the sky of the Secret City mural here, or you can do a white object against a dark background. That's a silhouette too. You can also use color to silhouette. You can do a green silhouette against a blue background or against a yellow background. Any color would look as long as it's a solid shape. It's a silhouette. You get kind of a silhouette back there. Even a silhouette of a tree coming down in front of this Unibear. And another silhouette of another tree post coming down, nice and dark. I already put some other silhouettes here. I think I'll put one more right in the middle to make it look like it's a really thick forest. I can even silhouette some leaves up here. See, silhouette helps all these little spots on your drawing. Like frosting a cake, huh? Putting all this icing on your cake. Lots of neat ideas for your own Secret City mural. Let's take a look at it. Lots of neat ideas for your secret city. And you can take them and practice with your little notepads you keep in your back pockets. And whenever you see new ideas, you take out your notepad and you draw your idea down so you don't forget it, and you can apply it to your own secret city. Now, I showed you what a black silhouette against a light background looks like. Now, I'll make a white silhouette against a dark background. I'll do it down here inside the stalactite. I'll sketch in from the planetscape. I'll put some more grass in here, hanging over. Here's the stalactite hanging down right here. And I'll put a big window on the side of the stalactite. And then I'll make a silhouette of a furball looking out the window. Here's the furball's eyes. I'll draw the window on the side of the stalactite. Now, when you're doing silhouettes, your hands are going to get kind of all dirty with your pencil lead or your ink because there's a lot of pencil lead on your paper, a lot of ink on your paper since you're doing these silhouettes. But don't worry, it's okay. It just shows that you're participating with your drawing. You're really getting into it. Now, I'll draw the dark background. And see how this stands out now? Because I'm silhouetting the furball against the background, a black background. Oh, I forgot to do the side over here. Uh-oh. And the furball's legs come down. And there's the furball silhouetted against the black background. Now I'll use my same pen and draw the rest of the stalactite hanging down right here. And then nice and dark underneath here. See, I'm actually adding some silhouette to the rocks that are underneath the overhang of these grass tufts that are hanging over. And then I'll add a bit more shading. Now I'm going to continue the same pattern of cross-hatching all the way across. And then down. Same thing along here. All the way across. And down. Now let's see if you can recognize this magic word that Elmo's going to show you again. I'm going to add a few more stalactites going on behind the security box right here. Now you guessed what that was, right? Size. See, Elmo is the king of all those magic words. And size is important in all your drawings because it makes those near objects look like they're a little bit closer than you. So you got it when you saw that little piece of animation. You recognized it right away, didn't you? Yeah, if you use them a lot, you recognize it easily. I'm going to continue my shading all the way down here. I want to add an overlapped stalactite back here, a smaller one, and maybe a little droopier one. I like using droop because it makes things look like they're really hanging, really loose and fun on the side of the paper right here. Kind of neat, huh? All the way down. Now I'll put a smaller one up here, overlapping in front. And then, how about just some rocks, round rocks right here. Maybe one drooping right back behind there. Then I'll take my black, I'll silhouette a few of these rocks. Like this rock will be silhouetted in this side of the rock. And see how it automatically makes it look a little more interesting? Because you have that black, that darkness in there. Now that takes a lot of courage. Just take your pencil and bulldoze into your drawing. Use lots of dark. A lot of people are real hesitant with it, like using their pencil too much on their piece of paper. Don't worry about it. Take your pencil and bulldoze across that surface. And the more you draw, the more confident you'll get, the better your drawings will be. I'm having so much fun right here because I'm shading. Even this area right here shaded, right, even right there. All the way down the left side. See, it gives a nice flavor, doesn't it? Draw, draw, draw. Practice your drawings every day, 20 or 30 minutes. Stay in a super positive attitude, and I'll see you next time.